What's up guys, Ben here from Kiwi. It's 6:30, it's Sunday morning, and what am I going to do? Take photos. Coffee, food, now we're back on the road. The autobahn is so fast! Arrived at the lake and check out the sunrise. Forgive me for the lack of speaking, but I've been rushing around trying to find some sort of decent composition. Just handheld, and then as soon as I find something, I'll set the tripod up. This is why I get up early. It's totally worth it. Look at this. What I have here is this composition, and it has the 4 rocks in the foreground and the 4 trees with the amazing autumn colours, and then the lake and the sky divided perfectly in half. What I'm going to do is add a 10-stop ND filter to really bring out the streaks in the sky and take any of the waves out of the water to make it silky smooth. Classic photographer's move these days. Here's our second composition. And what I'll do, I'll try one for much longer just to see what sort of exposure we get here. Put it onto bulb mode in F11 and see what we get after, say, a minute. These early morning photo shoots are my favourite. The air is so beautiful and fresh, especially down when you can get out to nature like this. It's really worthwhile doing. After this exposure, we see the sky is gone, but we have all the detail in the trees here. So what I can do is overlay the sky from the previous photograph, where we only have these tiny little dots here out of blown out, which I could probably recover in Lightroom, with this one, which has a lot more detail in the trees, colours in the trees, and the water is just crystal clear. So I think between the 2 photos we have what we were looking for. So I have a couple of shots, not quite sure, but say I've got one shot now. I've been looking into the sun for a lot of the shots. See, now I'm backlit and now I'm lit from the front. So what I've been doing is shooting into the sun, which always means everything's sort of silhouetted. Now I'm going to head over the other side and try one where it's lit from the same way as my camera to see if I get more colours in these trees. You see here now I have the 24 to 105 f4 lens on. It's a great lens, but it's not the sharpest of lenses compared to the 16 to 35 and the 70 to 200. This is the best one for video. If you ever want to get a video lens, 100% get this one. It has this image stabilization built in. When you have a lens on a tripod, you always want to turn off image stabilizing because it fights against the tripod because it's so still. I want to show you how the circular polarizer works. It's the most important filter you can buy for a camera. Here you can see the circular polarizer. You see, when we take it off, look at the water. You see all the glare on that water down the bottom there? As soon as I roll that around, you watch the glare on the water disappear. You see that? And if you go too far, it comes back again, all the glare. But once we wind it, then whoop, it all disappears just like that, and you get that beautiful black water. I've just been trying for the last probably 4 or 5 months not to buy any more gear because it's so easy to get into a trap of just buying more gear. They call it gear acquisition syndrome, GAS. If you're going to buy one filter, first of all a polarizer, second you want a 10-stop filter, and then I'd say after that you don't really need to bother. Unless you're doing video and then you want a variable neutral density filter, which you can change the darkness of the filter, which allows you throughout the day to still shoot at a low f-stop, which means you can get that depth of field. Alright, so I'm gonna go and get a coffee and head off around the lake and see what else I can take, because I want to make use of this day. These clouds look absolutely spectacular.